and welcome to this broadcast for FDIintelligence.com. My name is Grania Byrne and I'm an investment analyst for the FDI Markets product. Today we're going to discuss the latest ranking published by FDI Intelligence, American Cities of the Future. This ranking is our first to cover both North America and Latin America. Here with me is my colleague Jacqueline Walls, Senior Investment Analyst for FDI Intelligence, and she's going to give us a little more detail on the ranking. Jacqueline, could you explain in a bit more detail what the American Cities of the Future competition is and why it's so important?
Of course, Grania. The American Cities of the Future is a comprehensive ranking which details the emerging key destinations for foreign investors to consider when expanding overseas. We conduct this ranking every 2 years using our specialist online tools, FDI Markets and FDI Benchmark. We are able to create a benchmarking study of over 400 cities across North America and Latin America. The way we do this ranking is we compile the information under 7 different categories. These categories include human resources, economic potential, cost effectiveness, quality of life, business friendliness, infrastructure and FDI promotion. We collect data on all categories with the exception of FDI promotion. For this category, we invited city representatives to tell us a little bit more about their current incentives and what they have to offer foreign investors. The aspect of having a qualitative side and a quantitative side therefore allows us to compile more comprehensive rankings to date.
So how did these cities perform in 2011?
New York actually topped the overall American Cities of the Future 2011. Not only this, but New York also topped the subcategory, the North American Cities of the Future, with Chicago coming in second and Houston coming in third place. These 3 positions were maintained from the North American ranking, which occurred in 2009.
Why did New York top the poll?
Well, New York topped various different categories, including economic potential, business friendliness, and best for infrastructure. This is unsurprising given New York's track record. According to our database FDI Markets, New York consistently ranks as one of the top destinations for FDI around the world.
You've mentioned that New York, Chicago and Houston managed to retain their top spots compared with the ranking in 2009. Has the 2011 ranking shown up any surprise entrants?
Well, Montreal and Toronto have featured in the top 10 American Cities of the Future this year. Now, neither cities did feature in the 2009 ranking, but Toronto was ranked 4th this time, with Montreal ranking in 6th place. So they have performed surprisingly well over the last 2 years.
So Jacqueline, that's the North American cities covered along with the overall ranking. You mentioned that this is the first year for Latin American entrants. How did the cities in Latin America perform?
Well, just to clarify, in previous years we've always ranked cities across the North American continent. This year we felt that it was important to include locations in Latin America, given their importance in the global FDI market as of late. As a result, Santiago was awarded the first ever Latin America City of the Future. The top 5 ranking was completed with Lima taking 2nd place, Monterrey in 3rd, Bogota in 4th, and San Jose taking 5th place.
Okay, and Jacqueline, the cities you've mentioned so far have all been major cities. Were they the only cities that were ranked in the competition?
Well, the major cities dominated most of the top 10 categories. However, we did do a separate ranking in regards to the population size of the city. So obviously New York topped the ranking in the major city category, with Pittsburgh topping the large city category. Richmond in West Virginia was topped the number 1 position in the small city category, and Greenville, South Carolina was awarded the micro city of the future. All definitions of these categories along with the full results and methodology can be found in the full publication.
Thank you, Jacqueline. There's an award ceremony for the top American cities of the future taking place in Washington DC on the 29th of June this year. You can find out some more information about that if you go to our website www.fdiintelligence.com/rankings. In the same place you can also download a full copy of the full report for free.